What's going on, tribe? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you guys are getting ready to enjoy this video. A couple of weeks back, James Caldwell did a tag video, and I had so much fun doing the tag and seeing everybody else's tag that I decided I was going to do another tag video. Now, this is a tag that's been done before. It was done a few years ago, so I'm going to try to tag some people, some newer YouTubers that may not have done it or may not have been around when this tag was kind of floating around a few years back. So I'm not going to tag James because he's already done it. However, I am going to acknowledge the fact that James Caldwell was the person that encouraged me to keep doing tags, to just help people get to know me and to grow my channel and things like that. So I'm hoping that the people that I tag will do it so we can spread it and it can be out there just as much fun as the other tag video. So this is called the Getting to Know You tag, right? So the first question is, what's your real name? My real name is Crystal. I'm not going to say my last name, but my real name is Crystal. Do you have any children? I absolutely do not. I have godkids. I have nieces and nephews. Don't have any that belong to me. If you were another person, would you be your friend? Of course I would. I think I'm a great person. I have my moments, but who doesn't? But I think I'm a great person. I would absolutely be my friend. Now, I wouldn't have been my friend in high school. In high school, I was a bitch. I was. I wasn't a great person in high school. I wasn't a mean girl. I was just like over life. You know what I'm saying? I was just an angry, just over life, just an angry person. Anyway, and I don't know why. Would you ever bungee jump? Hell to the no. Some things, I said this in another video, some things just are not, I don't consider fun. And that's not one of them. Now, it's funny that I wouldn't bungee jump, but I would consider parachuting, like out of an airplane. I know some people might be like, what's the difference? The difference is a parachute, but I would like tandem. I think I would want a tandem with somebody else. But anyway, but I would do that. I'm not bungee jumping. Nope. First thing you notice about people, their smile. Like, seriously, their smile. You got a pretty smile, their smile. And I don't like my smile. I think I have a horrible smile. And I need some work on my teeth and all that good stuff. So that's probably why I look at other people's smiles. It's such a really bad glare. I don't know why, but anyway. Favorite smell, vanilla. I love vanilla. I love vanilla candles. I used to wear vanilla like oil, vanilla lotion. I love vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla. I love cooking with vanilla. I just love vanilla. What is the first thing you know? Oh, I said that one already. Where were you born? Washington, D.C., baby. Born and raised. D.C., D.C. Hobbies. I love to write. I don't write as much as I used to, but I love to write. I love to read. Some might not think that's a hobby, but I love to read. I love to travel. Like, my number one thing to do in the world is to just get on a plane and go somewhere or get in my car and take a road trip. I love to travel. Favorite movies. I have a few. My favorite movie of all time is Imitation of Life. Not the one about the pancake lady, but the other one. That scene where she falls on her mama's casket at the end with Mahalia Jackson singing Honey takes me out every time. Every time. Some other movies that I could just watch every time they come on TV. It's funny because I looked at James Caldwell's and he said Mahogany, but Mahogany is one for me. Love Jones. 5 Heartbeats. Like my era of movies that I looked at when I was growing up. I love blaxploitation movies. Like Cleopatra Jones, Foxy Brown, Shaft, The Mac. I love movies like that. I'm looking at my rack now to see what's over there. Because yes, I still have DVDs. But yeah, those are movies that I would watch over and over again. But if I had an absolute favorite, it is Imitation of Life. Hands down. I love it. I like the sound of music too. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have an older brother and a younger sister. My brother is no longer with us, but he is still my older brother. Are you a morning person? Yep. Once I wake up. Once I get out of the bed, I'm fine. You know how some people oh, I need my coffee, or oh, I need this. Once I actually physically get out of the bed, I'm fine. Now, that's about to be TMI. I was gonna say if you wake up with me, you might need to give me a few minutes to get myself together. But once I'm like physically out of the bed, I'm good. Yeah, I'm a morning person. What do you think about before you go to sleep? What I have to do the next day? Like I'm always doing a mental check, like to-do list in my head of what I need to do the next day or what's coming up on my to-do list, like in the next days or weeks. So I'm always thinking about what's next. Favorite color, blue. Blue. I went shopping this weekend and I physically, like I had to admit, like consciously stop myself from picking up something. Like I had like 3 blue shirts and I was like, really? Really? Really, bitch? So I had to like physically put them down. So blue is my favorite color. Bad habits. I am not neat. I'm not neat. I cuss a lot. It was another bad habit I thought of when I was thinking about doing this one earlier. What was it? But yeah, definitely I'm not neat. It was something else I thought of. If I think of it, I'll say it again. I'll say it. But it was something else I thought of that was a bad habit. But that's definitely one. Um, Tattoos or piercing. No tattoos, and my only thing pierced are my ears. And I very rarely wear earrings. What would be your dream vehicle or bike? Now, my dream vehicle, it changes. But right now, I want a Tesla. Like, if I had the money, I would have a Tesla. My other car that I always wanted was a BMW 7 Series. So, yeah. Famous person do people say you look alike? Okay, so here's the thing. Growing up, people used to say I look like Natalie from The Facts of Life. So, like, I was a black Natalie. And it's funny because sometimes I feel like I do kind of look like her. But growing up, like not now as an adult, when I was a kid, I kind of did a little bit. I would never admit it then, but in hindsight, I kind of did. Um, Now this says, "What did you was little?" I think the question was supposed to be, "What did you want to be when you were little?" I think maybe, but if that's not the question, I'm gonna make it the question. What did I want to be when I was little? I wanted to be a lawyer. Yep, wanted to be a lawyer. First thing you notice about the opposite sex. Same thing I said before, their smile. Um, yeah, their smile. Favorite song? Oh, I don't think I have a favorite song. I have songs that get me going. And honestly, it depends on what mood I'm in. Because if I'm in, like, I want to get a hype mood, give me some DMX. If I'm in, like, a nostalgic mood, give me some old school hip hop. Give me some Eric B. and Rakim. Give me some Public Enemy. Give me some LL. If I'm feeling kind of low, a little depressed, kind of having a moment, give me some Tracy Chapman. Love Tracy Chapman. Some Janae. Y'all don't even know who Janae is, do y'all? If y'all know who Janae is, drop that in my comments. But I love me some Janae when I'm like in a mellow kind of mood. Yeah, so it depends on my mood. I love music. I love all kinds of music. I listen to music all the time. I cannot narrow down to a song. Like if it was an artist and they say your favorite song by this artist, I could probably do it. But just my favorite song, I couldn't. I'd be here all night trying to think of that. Um, what is the origin of your name? Now, I don't know the origin of my name, but what I do know is that my dad named me. My dad came up with my name, and at the time, there weren't a lot of crystals. This is the story as it was told to me. However, it took my parents 7 years to have me. It's 7 years between me and my brother. So when my dad came up with the name, there was a 7 year period, and in that time period, Crystal became a more popular name. This is his version of the story, but that's all I know. Like I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he told me where he got Crystal from, but I don't remember. But I do remember that part of the story that he named me, and that he just did. He thought it was a unique name, and he hadn't heard a lot of crystals when he came up with my name. Um, Who is the one person you can always talk to? My mom. My mom and my cousin Shelly. Yep. Those are the two people when something's on my mind or when good, bad, ugly, they're one of the two people I call. And before it's over with, I'll probably talk to both of them. But never, always tell me what I need to hear, but without judgment. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my mom and my cousin Shelly. Describe yourself. Ooh. Fun, intelligent, short, thickum, thickum. Um, Beautiful. I think I am. Funny. Some people would call me funny. They would say that I'm funny. Yeah. I don't know if they meant physically or like adjectives that would describe my personality, but I gave y'all a little bit of both. Short. What school did you go to and major? So I'm assuming they mean college, which assumes that everybody went to college, which everybody did not. But I did, so I'll answer the question. For undergrad, I went to Bennett College in Greensboro, North Carolina, and my major was political science. Where do you shop? Anybody who knows me knows that that answer would be polo. Probably 80% of my wardrobe is polo. I've been wearing polo since high school. I don't know why I like polo, but I do. And I wear a lot of polo. Most of my wardrobe is polo. Second to that would probably be Macy's. And I buy a lot of polo at Macy's too. No, that's a lie. I don't. I don't buy a lot of polo at Macy's. I buy most of my polo at the outlet with a coupon. Let me be clear. But at Macy's, I always have coupons too. So, what is the one thing you would change about the world? Donald Trump not being president. I probably should have said racism or world hunger or war. But at this exact moment in my life, the most urgency is him not being president. What is the one thing you would say to those that look up to you? Don't. Don't look up to me. I'm not perfect. I'm flawed. I don't. You can maybe admire some things I've done in my life. You can maybe say like I like some of what you've done or some moves you've made or some things that you do in your life, but don't look up to me. Don't do it. That would be my advice. Do you play any? Oh, sorry. What would you name your kids? Okay, so I don't have children and I have no plans to have children. However, at a certain point in my life when I thought I was going to have children or was somewhat interested in having children, I was going to name my boys after my brother. I mean, after my father. My brother's named after my father, too. But I was going to name my boys after my father, even though I know they technically wouldn't be, like, the third. But I would name them after my father. If I had a girl, the name I had for my girl was Lena after my aunt. Sophia. Now I wouldn't have named my child Sophia now, but as a child, I thought Sophia was a really pretty name. Nobody's going to remember this, but there used to be a soap opera that came on called Santa Barbara. And one of the main characters, her name was Sophia. And when I was a kid when Santa Barbara came on, and she was like this when the show first started, she was a character that had supposedly had been dead. And I just thought that was the prettiest name. I just did. And then, of course, she wasn't dead. She came back. But I wouldn't name my child Sophia now because now when I hear Sophia, I think of the Golden Girls. Even though Sophia's funny as hell, I wouldn't name my daughter Sophia now. But Lena after my great aunt, Lena Dyson. And it was another name that I had for a girl that I can't remember now. And I was going to have my mom somewhere in there. My mother's name somewhere in the mix. So yeah. So that is the getting to know you tag. I am going to cut and paste and put these questions in the description box. And the people that I am tagging are Tyrone Stewart, Duchess Kelly Love, even though he's not, anyway. And Duchess Kelly Love, because channel got wiped out, and I know he is building his channel back up, even though he's gonna be on Queen's Court tonight, and he probably ain't gonna need nobody to help him build his channel up, honey, because I know he's gonna do the damn thing. Tested with Ty. I tagged her in the last video, and then she got tagged by somebody else as well, so I want to tag her again. And then Lockhead Boss Lady, who is somebody who follows me. I follow her. So yeah, those are the 4 people that I'm tagging. I hope you guys choose to do it. But by all means, anybody who's watching this who wants to do it, go for it, right? Talk to y'all later. Peace.